Imagine a land where the earth whispers secrets older than time itself. A place where the very ground beneath your feet holds mysteries that could rewrite human history. A place where nature and human ingenuity have collided in the most unexpected of ways. Welcome to Cappadocia, a region nestled in the heart of central Turkey. A landscape so surreal it feels like something out of a dream. Here the ground pulses with energy, and the rock formations tell stories carved in the very bones of the earth. But while the surface is captivating, it's what lies beneath that truly astounds. In 1963, in the town of Derinkuyu, a local man renovating his home stumbled upon an incredible discovery. As he noticed his chickens mysteriously disappearing, he followed the strange behavior to a crack in his basement wall. Intrigued, he took a sledgehammer to the wall and revealed what he could never have imagined. Behind that simple stone facade lay a hidden room, an ancient secret buried beneath the ground. But that was just the beginning. A passageway at the back of the room beckoned, a dark, twisting tunnel that led deep into the earth. What lay ahead was a labyrinth of chambers, tunnels, and forgotten history. The man ventured further and uncovered something beyond belief: a subterranean city. A colossal underground complex that plunged over 275 feet into the earth, stretching across 18 distinct levels. The discovery was nothing short of staggering. This was Derinkuyu. Capable of housing up to 20,000 people, Derinkuyu featured living quarters, meeting halls, schools, temples, stables, and even dedicated areas for making wine. A 180-foot well provided fresh water, and a vast network of ventilation shafts ensured that the air remained breathable, even deep within the earth. Massive stone doors, each weighing up to half a ton, could seal off each level, offering protection from potential invaders. Narrow passages forced enemies to move in single file, neutralizing any advantage they might have. But the biggest question remained: who built Derinkuyu, and why? Some believe it was the Hittites, who were known for their advanced engineering and architectural prowess around 1200 BCE. Others point to the Phrygians, who lived in the area during the 8th and 7th centuries BCE. While both groups left impressive artifacts behind, there's no concrete proof connecting them to the city. The mystery deepens because volcanic rock, the material from which the city is carved, cannot be carbon dated. So could Derinkuyu be far older than we realize? Could it have been created by an even older, forgotten civilization? A year after the discovery of Derinkuyu, another underground city was unearthed in nearby Göbekli, connected to Derinkuyu by a network of tunnels stretching 5 miles underground. Göbekli revealed more about this hidden world. It was less deep than Derinkuyu, but it was equally vast. A sprawling city with over 100 tunnels, housing everything from dwellings and storage rooms to wineries and stables. Then, in 1972, came Osiris, another remarkable find. This city featured sophisticated defensive measures, including special holes above entrances, designed for pouring hot oil on intruders. The pattern became clear. There was a vast, interconnected network of underground cities beneath Cappadocia. Was this a deliberate effort by an advanced civilization to construct safe havens, hidden from invaders and the elements? But the mysteries didn't stop there. In 2012, during urban development in Nevşehir, workers stumbled upon yet another massive underground city, this one 30% larger than Derinkuyu, sprawling over 5 million square feet and descending more than 370 feet underground. Then, in 2020, in the town of Midyat, another subterranean wonder was uncovered. This one was even larger, possibly 3 times the size of Derinkuyu. With each discovery, the question grew louder. What were these ancient peoples hiding? Some might find a clue in Gobekli Tepe, a megalithic site discovered in southeastern Turkey, dating back to 9600 BCE. The site predates Stonehenge by over 6,000 years. Its massive stone pillars, intricately carved with animals and abstract symbols, challenge our understanding of early civilization. One of these pillars, the Vulture Stone, is thought to record a comet impact around 10,150 BCE, marking the onset of the Younger Dryas, a catastrophic event that plunged the Earth into a sudden 1,000-year-long ice age. Could the builders of Gobekli Tepe have been survivors of this global disaster? And if so, could they have been the ones to build these underground cities as refuges from environmental catastrophe? Ancient Zoroastrian texts speak of Yima, who was instructed by divine beings to build an underground refuge to save humanity, animals, and plants from a devastating winter. This Vara became a sanctuary, a haven from the destruction above. Could these ancient stories preserve a collective memory of a real, global disaster? If so, it's possible that the subterranean cities of Cappadocia were built as safe havens during just such a cataclysm. Now let's travel thousands of miles to the North Caucasus, where in 2011, Russian spelunker Arthur Zhukov uncovered the Osiris Shaft, a discovery that rocked the archaeological world. At first, it seemed like a simple natural fissure in the mountain. But upon entering, Zhukov and his team found something extraordinary: vast underground chambers with precisely cut megalithic blocks arranged in patterns that rivaled, and in some cases surpassed, the stonework of the Egyptian pyramids. This was no ordinary cave. It was a monumental underground structure. The sheer scale of the Osiris Shaft and its craftsmanship suggest a civilization with knowledge far beyond what we would expect in such a remote region. Could this be another part of the same ancient network of underground cities? And deep beneath the sands of Egypt, under the shadow of the Great Sphinx, lies yet another enigma: the Osiris Shaft. This underground complex descends 35 meters into the earth, with a granite sarcophagus resting in a chamber surrounded by water. This eerie scene mirrors the mythical resting place of Osiris, the god of the underworld, and challenges our understanding of ancient Egyptian construction. One sarcophagus found here, crafted from diorite, a volcanic rock not native to Egypt, raises more questions. It's 40 tons in weight and may have been transported from Europe or the Black Sea region. How could such a massive block have been moved? And why? Even more baffling, geological analysis has shown that this sarcophagus emits unusually high levels of gamma radiation. Could the ancient Egyptians, or perhaps a civilization before them, have had knowledge of radiation and used it for a purpose beyond what we can imagine? Lastly, the quest for the tomb of Cleopatra, lost for centuries, brings us to Taposiris Magna in Egypt. Here, archaeologist Kathleen Martinez believes she's found the queen's final resting place. The site features a vast, unfinished underground tunnel system, suggesting that ancient traditions of subterranean construction continued well into the reign of Cleopatra. Was this a continuation of the underground engineering practices seen at places like Derinkuyu and Korora? Could the builders of Cleopatra's era have drawn upon ancient knowledge inherited from a forgotten past? Across the globe, from Turkey to Egypt, from the Caucasus to the sands of Egypt, we find evidence of an ancient network of underground cities and structures. But the most profound question remains: who were the civilizations that built them, and what were they protecting?